Hello there and welcome to day number 8 of the 100-day video challenge that I have set for myself as a way for me to break through procrastination and actually face my fear of being in normal videos just talking. And in hopes of being a role model for others to also face their own fears and get moving with life, basically. So after yesterday's debacle with Dark Lord, I went back out today and he's all good. He was bright-eyed and bushy-tailed today. And he actually did some training, or we did some training. And it always amazes me how smart he is. And I don't mean that in a bad way. I've never trained an animal whatsoever before. So to see how quickly he can pick things up is very cool to see. It's an interesting circumstance to put yourself into a position of going from go, go, go. So like I've always been doing multiple different things at multiple different times. And for those who have followed me for a while, you'll know that that's very much how my brain worked. But now I find myself actually being around activities that I can't rush. So I can't rush Dark Lord with how fast he picks things up. I can't rush getting through, like, creating my chainmail, because if I don't concentrate properly and a bit slower, I tend to mix up the patterns, and that creates a longer time than what it would of me actually focusing in on what I'm actually doing. And funnily enough, when I was out at Cliff Renee's today helping to feed some of Renee's horses, I'd never used baling twine to also cut baling twine. So if you don't have horses, baling twine is the brightly coloured piece of what I would call plastic that is like a thin band that goes around it. Fun fact, if you undo it from the bale and hook it under another piece and just use it in the same spot to create friction, it will snap the other piece. So you can open up the hay, you can feed the horses, and they'll be all happy. The metaphor that I picked up from that is the laser focus that we can apply to different things if done in a specific way. So what I mean, and I've sort of jumped from the first bit, but I promise I'll get there, is that when we focus our energy in one spot on one thing, we can get further faster. Compared to when I first started with the baling twine, it would move, which didn't create the same effect. It didn't cut it, pun intended. But when I focused it in on the one spot, it was so fast to be able to use it. And coming back to my point about slowing down and really focusing in on what I'm doing, I feel like there's a few things going on. So one is the focus, which instead of the bouncing around part actually allows me to invest better energy into what I'm doing. Number two is the quality is lifted. Like the quality of my experience in doing the thing is so different than if I would just blast through it. And then the outcomes as well. Like the outcomes is more of a finished product, but also a lot more pride in it because I've invested that time, if that makes sense. So it's definitely what I'll be focusing more on in future, enjoying a lot more of the process as it naturally unfolds. And I will be documenting it all as it goes along because we've still got another 92 days of this. So I look forward to seeing you in tomorrow's episode. Is there any metaphor that has ever helped you in your life? Please share it in the comments. I would love to hear it. I'm really into a metaphor mood right now, so please pop it in the comments below and I will get back to you on it and share the aha moments together. All right, I'll see you later. Bye.